What up, good people? My YouTube. I'm back. And the title of this so called episode is Where Will They Land? In 3 hours and 30 minutes, 20 minutes, excuse me. No, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Woo, just had it now. 3 hours and 10 minutes, the free agency period will kick off in the NBA. And let's go and talk about the elephant in the room LeBron James. It's been reported that the Lakers are the front runners. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a Laker fan. Lakers would love to have LeBron James, but I'm not sold on him going to the Lakers until he signs a contract. One simple reason: if you're trying to win championships, the Lakers are not the best place to go. They're just not. They don't have enough pieces to get you over that hump. In the Western Conference, there's still two to three teams, and there's still 2 to 3 teams ahead of them, minimum. Golden State, Houston, and I believe OKC would be. If OKC could keep Paul George, who for some reason I want to be home on the league, and that's fine. There's a lot of mystique in LA. Magic, Kareem, Worthy, Kobe, Shaq. And if you grew up in that environment, I can only imagine if you have the possibility to play for that team, you'd like to jump at the opportunity. But the best place for LeBron to go if he doesn't want to stay in Cleveland, because if he's trying to win, that's just not the best place to stay in the East. I would go to Philly. I would go to the 76ers. I believe with Embiid, Simmons, I think Fultz or Files, whatever the rookie they drafted, number one overall. With those young pieces, LeBron can train those young cats up on how to win, how to compete at a high level, because he's done it for 15 years. But we'll see how it all plays out. Kawhi Leonard, it's kind of tricky. He wants to go to LA. The Spurs, so to speak, they hold all the cards, but they actually do not, in my opinion, because if I'm trading for Kawhi, two things. Why didn't you play last season? Why did you only play 9 games when everybody was reporting that you were healthy enough? Doctors, not that. So Spurs coaching and front office, that doesn't count to me. How are you going to tell me I'm healthy? But the doctors had cleared you to play. If your body wasn't right, okay. But on the surface, to people like myself, it's almost as if Kawhi was like, F y'all, I don't want to play for y'all anymore. Get me out of here. And if he did that, that's a black eye to him. Because in essence, you quit on your team. Nobody wants someone that could potentially do them, even if they say he goes to LA, where it's reported that he wants to be. He gets into a little misunderstanding with Luke Walton. What happens? Now I think we all know what would happen. Lakers would probably let Luke Walton go. Okay. But do you want that potential attitude, no matter how talented that person is, on your team? I can't say that I would, especially when I have a young team. If I had a veteran, somebody would say, hold on, dog, this ain't how we do business here. I can work with that, but possibly. But you don't want that feeding into the young players. And the Lakers have a lot of young players. Magic said if he doesn't have this turned around in 2 years, he's gonna step down. I'll call BS, and I'll tell you why. If Magic doesn't have it up and running in 2 years now, and what I mean by that, if he has the free agents, because I think he can get Paul George, I think he can get LeBron, and he probably can pull some strings with a trade if San Antonio's willing to accept it to get Kawhi. or even get Kawhi when he becomes a free agent at the end of this coming up season. But if he puts those pieces in place, and they're not playing up to the Magic Johnson championship level, he's not stepping down. He's firing Luke Walton. So Magic should probably clarify what he means by that. But hey, we'll see how it all plays out. Got something popped up on the screen. I'm in the middle of one of my best ones yet. But we'll see how it all plays out. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard people say LeBron wants to go. He want to go to LA because his son's about to start playing high school basketball. That has nothing to do with LeBron going to LA. I rather you say, hey, he has some interest in films and so on. He has a nice home out there. I rather you tell me that. Him going to LA is not going to affect what his son does because he's LeBron James and he's LeBron James Jr. For those of you who haven't seen, recently there was something on here on YouTube where little Bronny tried to dunk in the middle of the game. And I saw some kids stepping back like, oh, shit, So he doesn't need to move to LA to boost his son recruiting process and things of that nature. Calipari probably already offered him a scholarship right now. But once again, 4 hours, 5 minutes away. It should be good. It really should be good. And I said 4 hours. I mean, really 3 hours and 5 minutes away because I'm Central Time. So after all that, stay tuned. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'm talking about power. I'm going to give you what I remember from season 4. You see what you remember from season 4. We'll take it from there, and then we'll watch tomorrow. I got me a bottle of that new Ciroc by Puffy. I ain't going to crack that open until tomorrow night. I'm going to sip it slow because I got to go to work on Monday morning. Hey, it's good. I'm back. Let's go.